Hey everybody, Ando the Hut back again, talking about my review for this really pretty awesome set for Sonic the Hedgehog from LEGO Ideas. So overall, if you saw my live video, you know that I am a pretty big fan of this set, having grown up with Sonic the Hedgehog, and this set, I had some issues with the build itself. There were a couple design things that just didn't really make sense to me. But all in all, it looks great. That's the thing. The thing that I cannot take away at the end of the day, this is an awesome display piece. This looks so good on my shelf, which is actually going to be going right here above my head. And it looks great. I've seen a couple places where they've printed out like the background from Green Hill Zone, and it looks fantastic. So I may look to kind of get like a poster printed of that and have it printed out and placed behind here, because it looks so good like that too. So there's some really great details detailed within this. One of my favorite things here is actually where you've got the Sonic the Hedgehog sign, and it says like how many lives he's got left and which character you're playing as, which is obviously Sonic in this particular case. The crab and the ladybug, I think, are fantastic additions to this. I did see there are videos out there, and people have like instructions for how you can build the other, specifically like the Hornet that's in here, and they end up having the Hornet take the place of the rings. He also has instructions as to how you can build the animal canister that you would normally find at the end. I will go ahead and put that link in the description below. He had a couple other tips that I think are really smart. One of them here is, you can see I've got Sonic inverted, and that is actually a really simple thing to do, because there are negative studs on the bottom of this, and you can get a little clear plastic piece that actually comes with your Chaos Emerald stand. I do really like this. I like that we've got like the Chaos Emeralds, and there's a little stand for Sonic. I kind of wish there was something on the front, like maybe some sort of logo, just like commemorating the 30-year anniversary. But like they've done that with a couple other things. Thinking like the 1966 Batmobile, for example. But other than that, I think this is a neat accessory piece. But if what you can do is just take any stud, like a simple stud that has a hole in it specifically, and just port that little plastic piece. They come with this set, but they also do come with most of the blind bags that you can get of like Marvel or Looney Tunes or whatever else. Like, I mean, they're pretty easy to come by nowadays. And you can just very easily kind of have Sonic inverted like that, which I think is a really neat feature, and it really adds a little more of a dynamic, makes the set look a lot more dynamic. Some other things I really like, I do really enjoy the fact that we get 5 options for the power boxes here. I think that's a really neat addition. The flower, I geeked out because I didn't realize what this was at first, but the flower is a really nice touch. The play feature I think is okay. With the spring here, I think it would also make sense to get the Hornet there. I may look into building that up as well. Someone also suggested, in the same video, they also suggest spikes up here, which maybe I think spikes are definitely add a little more danger to it, which would be great. But the rings and the water too is a really nice touch, and it looks really good. Like I said, like this piece right here as a display is phenomenal. They do have like pegs on either side. They've got like the pegs here, and then you've got the ports for those on the other side as well. And the idea is if you get multiple sets, you can make more of it. I don't know. For the price point of about $60, I think this is good. I think this is really all you need. If they end up doing something else, like the Tails' biplane, for example, that comes with like another Robotnik mech or something like that, I'd sign up for that. Maybe like a minifigure of Robotnik. I don't know, something. It'd be weird just having Robotnik in a minifigure, but it might look better. Speaking of Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman. I don't know. Is it Eggman in Japan and then Dr. Robotnik here? I always forget. But for me, I always played Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on the Genesis. Shout out, anyone? No, it's me. It was Sega's version of Dr. Mario, basically, and I love that game. Anyway, people have a lot of complaints about Eggman here, and it's all in the face. Weird little duck thing going on. Like the two holes here on his face just really kind of take away from it. I've seen some people do modifications for the mustache, which I think is great. I think the body works incredibly well. I think it does a good job of making him look like a rotund burger. I mean, he looks like Gene from Bob's Burgers wearing the hamburger suit, which I think is perfect. But there's just something about how they decided to make the head that doesn't work, and I also feel like the legs could stand to be a lot longer, but that's a pretty easy modification. But I do get that it's so he can fit in his little egg ship, and this looks amazing. Like, this is, I think, one of the strongest things. If I saw this, separated from the rest of the set, I would know that this was from Sonic the Hedgehog. There's not a lot of details. I think the stickers add a great deal to it. If you saw my build video, I geeked out about the way they put the light in. The wings on the side. Overall, the construction of this was really nice. And it came together really, really well and really, really easily. I'm a little creeped out by the fact that he actually ports between his legs. I'm just saying. Sorry, children, but it's what he does. So yeah, he just ports in there nice. I don't mind him having like the big fig hands with brick built body, but I think overall, I mean, this looks like Eggman. I think this is a pretty good look. Even though it's not perfect, this is probably one of the weakest parts of the set. Another thing that kind of irked me was, while you do get, different versions of this, you don't really have anywhere to keep them. Like, there's nowhere to really keep them. So down here on the bottom, we've got these great little, flat panels that are connected to some studs there that are all connected. So it's the same thing on the back. So what I did was I actually removed one of the flats just so we can... Katie can see them. So they are easily accessible right here. And there's also an alternate head for the ladybug. So if you want to switch them out, you can very easily. I just selected that panel kind of at random, but I kind of wish they would have kept this here. Just kind of makes life a little easier to not lose these pieces, basically, because I'm like, where the heck am I going to store these? So yeah, like I said, this is a very favorable review overall. I've got my complaints, don't get me wrong. But I think overall, if you are a diehard Sonic fan like I am, I do think that this is a fun time. The live build took me about 2 hours, 40 minutes, which, you've got all these like little tiny pieces to make up the little checkerboard patterns here. And after a while, my hands were kind of hurting for a little bit, but that's what happens when you're getting towards 40 and are a Lego builder. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking for a couple different like mod videos. They're out there. There's many out there, and you can actually, there's some great websites where you can actually buy alternate instructions for how to put this together, which also I may end up doing. So I hope you've enjoyed my review. If you have, please feel free to give me a like, and if you dare do so, feel free to subscribe to my channel, Ando's Brick Hut, and hopefully I will see you guys next time here on the channel. Keep on building. Forceful, I don't mean to sound, keep on building or else. This is just sort of I think you should keep building. But that sounds a little too passive. Build if you want to. I'm not your supervisor. I'm just a guy with a beard. Don't listen to me. Do what you want to do. It's a free country. I made it awkward. Bye!